they were out, I think, like 3 key defensive players. When you look at like Chris Jones, that's probably one of their top defensive players. Their best corner that was out, I think, is like
Tre'Davious Ward or something.
No, it's Sheed.
Oh, Shield. I know.
No, Sheed. No, I think it's Sheed.
Oh,
L'Jarius Sneed.
Sneed.
Christ.
Sorry, Willie Sneed.
Nah, I know. That's what it sounded like. Your mom must have had COVID when she had your ugly ass.
Shit.
Oh, stop. He's going to kick our ass, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, guys. This is episode 28 of your favorite podcast, UndebatAbel. Y'all know what we do. 3 brothers have a sports podcast. We lie, we never tell the truth, and we never let our fans talk. Let's get it rolling. For this episode, we're going to give our reactions to Thursday Night Football's game with the Chargers versus the Patty Mahomes Renegade led Chiefs. Let's go, everyone.
You resemble Jackson Mahomes.
Renegade. I'll start this off because, in Choose Choice, I had the Chiefs at number 1, and clearly they didn't win because Kerry said that the Chiefs aren't going to win in division. Wait, did they win?
They lost.
They won?
Who?
The Chiefs.
I'll give you my opinion after.
All right. So the Chiefs did end up winning the game, surprisingly, with their enormous number 1 defense. 34-28, beat the Chargers at the Chargers. How I feel about this, like I said in Choose Choice, I never said that the Chiefs were a top 10 defense or even not even close to top 15. I just said the Chiefs were hot. They're getting hot. Their defense is causing turnovers, and their offense is playing good. With Pat Mahomes, it's always going to play excellent with that offense. Yes, I would say Patty Mahomes, he only does have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and the run game's not as good. Clyde Delaire is an average running back. He isn't anything more. Gore and I don't know who else, Darrell Williams, I don't think they're anything either. I think it would be better if Mahomes had some other playmaker helping him because Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce combined for over close to about 360 yards receiving, about 22 receptions and 3 touchdowns that they combined with. Me personally, I think the Chargers fucked up this game. They went for it on 5 times on 2 times for 4th and goal, 3 times just 4th downs. They only converted 2 of those. The worst part is they could have had 2 touchdowns with the 4th and goal, but they didn't. One of the touchdowns, like the first drive that they had, they got a good kickoff return. They were in the red zone. Herbert threw it. One of the guys dropped it. The other guy, prayers up to this guy. It's a tight end. I want to make sure I get the name right. The Chargers tight end literally looked like he got paralyzed. His name is Donald Parham Jr. He just got released from the hospital, so that's good. Prayers up to you, my brother. But, they could have had a touchdown. He dropped it, and then he fell, which that converted. And then, the Chiefs, what I assume that I wanted them to do is they stopped them on 4th down, which is good. They got an interception. That was good in the early. And they also, with Justin Herbert, with 30 or 40 seconds left in the game, to just get in field goal range with 3 timeouts, they stopped them. They stopped them on 3rd and 15. Yes, I know Justin Herbert tried to go for a deep pass to get a flag so they can go moved up, but they didn't because it wasn't a flag for Keenan Allen. If I had to grade this game, though, I'd give the Chiefs, I'd give them a B, and I'd give the Chargers a C. Only because the reason why I give the Chargers a C is because they could have easily won this game if they would have kicked the field goals, or they just wanted to go up high. They just assumed because their defense isn't as good, the Chiefs' defense, that maybe they thought they could make it, but they didn't. And plus, it's a division game. It's always close. The Chargers could have easily won it, but they didn't. They let the game go away in the 4th quarter, and you never let with Pat Mahomes in the game on that offense, if he's in the fourth quarter, you never give up. Your defense should never give up because Patty Mahomes is amazing. He's the best QB in the league. I don't care what anyone says. He is. We all know it. When he's at his best, he's the best QB, and it's not even close. The Chiefs, the reason why I give them a B, I don't give them an A, is because I feel like, yes, the defense let a lot of points happen, which sucks, but the thing that kind of helped their defense is they got turnovers when needed, and when they need to get the stop, they did. Their offense didn't play good the first 3 quarters at all. Pat Mahomes, he really didn't do good. He only had about 100-something yards on a pick. And in the fourth quarter, that's when he kind of kicked off and went off for all those yardage. That's why I give them a B and not an A, because when you get an A, that means the whole game you're literally consistent, but he wasn't, which I give him that. That's how I personally feel. Chiefs, good win. You needed this win to pretty much solidify you to either be second seed or first seed, whatever the Patriots do. I'm happy y'all won it. Thank you. Have a nice day and drive safe. How do y'all feel? Y'all can go whoever. I don't care.
Carrie, what are you feeling? You look confused
Not confused.
and startled. You look like you're hurt that you sold your house.
I think he's looking at Clyde's
You
Alaire
put your
stats.
deed up and you didn't win it.
No, comparing back to last episode when we had choose, choice, him saying the Chiefs won, and my whole thing was about the Packers or the Chiefs, and I'm bringing it up now, and I don't take back, and I don't regret anything I've said. Just watching that game.
Say it with your chest.
I still believe watching that game, the Chiefs versus the Chargers, I still think the Packers are a better team. But I'm going to talk about this game. The Chiefs, I'll give them their props.
Oh, yeah.
Michael class for better.
I will give them their props. They pulled it out of their ass and they won. Their defense gave up over 400 yards. What kept them in the game, and you can't count on it all the time, is those turnovers. And they got the turnovers this game against the Chargers. The Chargers, I think, shot themselves in the foot a couple of times, and that's what cost them the game. They had every opportunity to pull this one away. I was always curious during the game. I'm like, why are you going for it on 4th and goal? Why are you going for it on 4th and goal? Take the points while you have it, But I guess, reading into it, when they played Chiefs the first time, they went on 4th and goal, I think 2 or 3 times, and they successfully accomplished it. Later on in the season, they played the Browns, and they did the same thing and successfully accomplished it. This game, I guess they were thinking, look, we did it these couple of games. We need to just jump on it hot and all that stuff. But the thing is, when you do it and it works, it's great. And if it doesn't, it just makes you look bad. Like what Matthew said, I agreed. Patty Mahomes didn't look great the first 3 quarters. And, I was trying to see if he could be that guy in the fourth quarter to do a comeback. And he did do it. And I'm impressed with Patrick Mahomes because – he's got one elite wide receiver. He's got a great tight end, and then your running backs, but he doesn't have any other wide receivers after that.
True that, brother.
At the end of the day, I grade. Matthew said, a B for the Chiefs, a C for the Chargers. I grade overall both teams. Going back and forth, I think they both deserve a B. I don't think the Chargers did that bad to get them a C. I think the Chiefs did, mistakes too, but I just felt like the Chargers just shot themselves more in the foot this game to not pull it away. But again, I'm going to clarify with you guys. But watching this Chiefs team, yes, they did beat the Chargers, but I just don't see this team being a better team than the Packers. But I'll give them their props when it's due, and they're on their win streak. But we'll see how it goes, further along.
Michael, you're last, my brother.
All right, sister.
How do you feel?
I feel good because I put the deed to our apartment on the line.
Oh, shit. Wait, I just want to say one more thing, and I'm glad you said that. Guys, if you watched the episode, we told you if you want to be rich, bet on these 3 teams. So far, we're 1 for 3, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to close this out, and I'm going to let Michael take the rest. I'm having second guesses about the Saints. You may want to take that off. The only reason why I'm saying it now, can we have an alert or whatever? What do you call it? Update. Sean Payton has COVID. Don't think the Saints is winning. So let's go.
But we do have Dennis Allen, so I wouldn't just.
That's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same.
is that guy?
Fuck it. Dennis Allen, your shit water. That's what Carrie said out loud.
But I'm still betting my house on it. But y'all guys don't do it. Let me do it. But if we go 1 for 3, 2 for 3, 3 for 3.
3 houses.
We're doing this every week, baby, but keep going.
I got you. No, but on a serious note, I said to bet on the Chiefs. They pulled it out like I thought they would. I want to give a lot of shout-outs to the Chiefs defense, and I don't think everybody understands. And now that I'm thinking about it more and more, I feel like I understood why the Chargers went for it on those 4th downs. They were out, I think, like 3 key defensive players. When you look at like Chris Jones, that's probably one of their top defensive players. Their best corner that was out, I think, is like
Tre'Davious Ward or something.
No, it's Sheed.
Oh, Shield. I know.
No, Sheed. No, I think it's Sheed.
Oh,
L'Jarius Sneed.
Sneed.
Christ.
Sorry, Willie Sneed.
Yeah, I know. That's what that sound like. Your mom must have had COVID when she had your ugly ass.
Shit.
Oh, stop. He's going to kick our ass,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah. No, that's cool.
Sorry, YouTube. We didn't mean to curse.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's too
Don't
late for
demonetize
it.
us. We only made 5 cents a video.
And their best linebacker was out, too. So I feel like they were out a lot of key components of the defense, and I feel like they were like, we're about to fuck this team up. So shout out to y'all. I've seen teams do that from time to time again when you're out key pieces for everybody to come back in and be like, they get together as a team and they make it happen. They pull up the upset. I'm not saying it was necessarily an upset, but like with the defense bad as it was, I just thought the Chargers could have did a lot more. So I mean, the Chiefs played good. They're showing everybody why they're the top AFC team. But let's not get it twisted, guys. Just because of the top AFC team doesn't mean they're the top team. And that's a fact. Because to me, and like Harry said too, I'm still a believer. The game yesterday didn't change my mind at all. No. Like, none of it changed my mind. And it's not that the Chargers are a bad team, but my point is that the Packers have beaten dominant NFC teams or the better NFC teams. The Chargers, to me, remind me of a tier 2. I have tiers in my fucking head, everybody, and I'm going to explain to you how this shit works. Tier 1s for me are the Super Bowl, the most likely to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm talking about the Bucks, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Patriots. These are the more likely, like, I could bet my house that they're going to the Super Bowl, right? And then you got your tier 2s for the teams that are like the Chargers and teams like the
Bills.
The Bills, like teams like that where it's like they could go, but like I don't believe in them wholeheartedly. And then you have the teams like the Saints or the Vikings
or the Giants,
or the Broncos.
Giants.
Like your wild card teams, I would
like
say.
Those teams that could make the playoffs, they could lead their team there and maybe get a victory or two.
And
Giants won the Super Bowl twice with Eli.
Daniel
Exactly.
Jones did it,
Luckiest shit I've ever seen. But the point is that to me, the Chargers are a tier 2 team. And because they're a tier 2 team, I don't think it was that crazy impressive that they won. And I expected them to win. I bet my freaking apartment on the line that they would win, and they did. So, to me, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. We all know this. There's no doubting it, but it doesn't change anything. He has the Chiefs have 2 games remaining on their schedule with the Steelers and the Bengals. I expect them to beat both of those teams. Yeah. And they very much well be the number 1 seed in the AFC, and I think that's something we have to start getting accustomed to because considering they were doing so booty bun cheeks before, you would think the Patriots would have like the little edge,
the Patriots can win though too.
They can win out. Tougher schedule.
Well, they got to verse the Bills and they got to verse they verse the Colts, then they verse the Bills, and then they verse someone else. I think the Patriots can win it all though too.
I want to say this though about Patrick Mahomes.
Say it right now.
I don't mean to offend anybody who's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're starting to see from what people talk about what Tom Brady does, he's getting a lot of yards after the catch. I don't know if you watched the game like fully.
Yeah,
but
Travis whatever.
The yards after the catch was crazy.
I'm like, how did you miss that?
I'm not saying that's his fault and that means he's playing bad or anything. I'm just saying he's starting to look a little bit more safe, like on the safer side with Brady. You know how Brady does that, and people would criticize.
They said the same thing with Drew Brees. I'm just saying yards after catch. In his later years.
Well, you got to think about this way too. They have a lot of speedsters on their team. Travis Kelce really isn't fast, but he's good enough to run routes to go through people. But speedsters most of the time are going to catch the ball and just run it. They're going to do that. My
whole point was that Mahomes isn't playing like in that game. He didn't play like this crazy perfect game.
No, it was
like the
first 3 quarters were horrible.
No, but what he did do, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, but what he did do is because his O-line's not good, his run game wasn't good, he had to get out the pocket, run around, and throw it. There's a couple throws where I had to see him run around for 5 seconds, and then he had to wait for either Tyreek or Travis to get open. And I'm not going to lie, I don't care what anyone says. That's talent. That's what Russell Wilson does literally every game. Shout out to Gio. He literally runs around, and Pat Mahomes does the same thing. And the only difference is Pat Mahomes, Russell does it a couple times. Pat Mahomes can throw it across. He can do the most awkward throws. But who does it better? And we all know the answer.
Well,
Hey,
he's younger.
Carrie.
I get it.
Hey,
no,
Carrie,
even in the prime. Who
this
did it
goes
better?
back. Oh well, and the best of the best so far is Patrick Mahomes is one.
Well, he was the fastest, but Aaron Rodgers wasn't as fast as Patrick Mahomes,
No.
but he still can make those throws.
No, he can.
In the prime.
No, but
He did it first too.
Matthew Stafford did it first. Everyone give Matthew Stafford a round of applause.
Fuck out of
You
here.
need to prove to
Carrie.
me beyond reasonable doubt.
But this is the question that everybody's been
The
begging
glove
us
fits,
to
you must
ask
acquit.
you,
Yeah.
Carrie.
Go
Yeah.
for it. I'll tell you right now.
Who's winning the AFC West, baby?
Okay.
Concede, baby. Just take it out.
Say it, big
say it
boy.
out loud.
$9.99.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here it goes.
Say it. The Raiders.
Fuck out of here. Henry Ruggs is gonna drive you crazy
Let me
with
tell
that
y'all
one.
guys.
That was fucked up.
After that,
too soon.
the Chiefs pulled it out of their
That was too
ass.
soon.
I really thought that the Chargers were going to do it, but you know what? They shot themselves too many times in the foot these past couple of games, and it's a learning experience for them. They still, what is this? His second year under quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
So I mean, like, and they're dealing with their stuff. But I really thought just the way they came out of the gates this season, I was like, you know what, they're gonna be something special. But
See,
no,
I understand what you're
every
saying.
week changes. It's just
How, and to add on what you said.
trash. We already knew that, baby.
How I was gonna add on to what Carrie said in the beginning. The reason I did give the Chargers a C, which Michael even pointed out too, the reason why they get a C, I felt like, and the Chiefs got a B, is because the Chargers, they missed so many opportunities, and they had, not even on defense, they had opportunities. On offense, they had plenty of opportunities just to seal the game, to tie it away. They couldn't. It looks worse, especially with all the Chiefs' defense main key players out. It makes you look worse when you have a loaded offense with Eckler, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Jared Cook. Jared Cook's buns. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like the Chargers, it was expected for Justin Herbert to go off, but he didn't, especially at home. And you needed this win to tie with the division.
Yeah.
It just looks kind of,
I don't know. I wouldn't have been so aggressive if I was the Chargers coach.
I think
and
it's a
coaching
division
has
game,
to
though,
play.
too. They want to win.
You're right.
They want to win. They're
And
trying to.
That's why I'm impressed also with the Chiefs too. It's because yes, they're on this game winning streak, and I love how Michael gave us the classification of the tiers. But even though they're on this game winning streak, their division, a good division game. I mean, they're always close games, except for the Raiders. Apparently, they whoop ass.
And no, in the Broncos, they whooped their ass. But I was going to tell you,
Those are tier 3
Broncos,
games.
they didn't whoop them like the Raiders. They lost. They
beat them by
I know it was like 9-23 though. The Raiders was like 48-7.
No, I understand
twice.
that. But and add to y'all's thing, 'cause I'm not going to really talk about the Green Bay things. I don't really care as much.
I
But
know
my
you wouldn't. I
opinion,
wouldn't
no,
either. Fuck
but
that.
I'm saying my opinion
admit
on
it,
that
Matthew.
is that
Just admit it.
the
He'll
reason
concede in
why
weeks to
I
come.
think
Concede
the
it, Matthew.
Chiefs
We're gonna do it
is the number one team to me. They can stop their offense when they need to. They can stop the offense when needed. And I truly feel like Chiefs are the only team in the NFL, no matter how many points they're down, in the fourth quarter, you can never count them out. And that's what makes them such a great team.
That's crazy because I feel like that with the Packers.
I know, I
You
do
do?
too, sir.
Shit, I feel like
I don't
if
think anyone does.
I feel like if
And I think
Aaron
they have
Rodgers
to-
needed a
wait.
touchdown with 30 seconds on the
Wait a
clock,
minute.
I could.
We're just different.
And don't the Packers have 2 great running backs? The Chiefs don't have one,
Aaron
but the
Jones,
Packers have 2.
Aaron Jones
Like,
is hurt, and AJ
AJ
Dillon.
Dillon's not a dog.
It's like
You have a fantasy?
If I had a player,
I wish I did.
yo, what player comes to mind like that throws Hail Marys for touchdowns?
Hey,
Like he's the
crazy.
first one that pops up in my
Hey,
head.
can y'all tell me all the comebacks Aaron Rodgers had?
A
He has
lot.
a lot.
Too many
And
to
not in the
count.
postseason.
And tell me, no, just tell me.
Oh, we're not
tell
talking
me.
about the
Well, yeah.
postseason.
Tell me.
About when?
No, tell me when Aaron Rodgers done
regular
it.
season?
Because I know Pat Mahomes did in the Super Bowl and he did in the playoffs. And he's done it in games. Name
So
him.
because I don't know
they
every
it.
game
So
No,
does
no.
Aaron Rodgers
Tell
have
me.
more than him?
No,
it
tell
doesn't
me.
count.
I know,
All
but I'm
I
saying
guess I'll
tell me.
search it up because I don't know
Shit.
things off
But
the
no,
top of
but
my head.
I know because you know why? At the end of the day, Chew
'Cause-
knows best. Give it up for me. Round of
Oh,
applause,
and
everyone.
I want to say this: us as football fans,
Go for it.
we really have to be appreciative because I think Herbert versus Mahomes is going to be the
Oh my
next
God,
Brady.
you got that from
and
Shannon
Brady.
Sharp. He got that from Shannon Sharp.
What is he talking about? I didn't even see the episode.
Shannon Sharp said this.
I didn't even
I
say
think
that.
we should really appreciate that both of them are in their
Wait, but that's
prime.
bullshit because I didn't even watch
He
the
said,
episode.
he said word by word what Shannon
That's
Sharp
so
shot us out.
fucked
Is
up.
that plagiarism? Matthew
That's
just called that
plagiarism.
out. Michael, call him out on the
Now
show.
Shannon Sharp.
bullshit.
He said scale.
Did he really say it?
He
I feel
exactly
like I'm
said this.
listening to it.
He said they're both in their prime. He's like it's like Peyton Manning
You
and
don't,
Tom
think,
Brady.
you don't think 2 of those are the best quarterbacks? I was saying I was being genuine from my heart.
well, I
That's
guess
kinda
Shannon.
fucked
Okay,
up.
Shannon Sharp.
Matthew, I can't
Dude,
believe you just try to
Wait a
roast
minute,
him.
Undisputed, you want to sign me?
You want me to look it up?
I'll leave this bum ass podcast right now. All right.
But we want to thank everyone for watching the episode. This is it. We appreciate it. We love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. There's a TikTok that will be uploaded today. A special one by your boy, Choo Choo Train. Choo Choo.
Hey, Matthew, can you make some magic happen with this green screen?
Well, Carrie, I was going to have you at the barber right here. I was going to have Michael getting his nose surgery right here.
I want an Aaron Rodgers with a finger like this up there.
I'm going to poo on his
Fuck that vaccine.
But thank y'all. We love y'all. Y'all say shit to close it out. Make them feel special.
All right, still bet on the Saints. We're gonna try and aim this 33, 3 for 3. I'm nervous. I'm sweating.
I just want to throw this out there, guys. If
throw
y'all
it
don't
out
know
there.
by now, I'm the best able with knowing
Oh,
shit. I swear to
Jesus.
God on everything. I know more than everyone at this table combined.
You heard that, Dad?
Y'all, if you rewatch every episode and just see our takes, and then you can be like, you know what? A bunch of them have a little good bit of sense of certain areas of the conversation, but if you put all three of them to one person, they're elite.
Yeah, you get
Are
one.
you saying you got 3 fucking sad ass people, and if we
Facts.
barely make up an average person as a unit?
What I'm saying is, it's
And
just
diabetic?
like we think somewhat the same, but if you combine us together into that one able, whooping ass.
Respect, y'all. Thank you.
Until next time on Undebatable.
This one's for you, Aaron Rodgers.
No, I wanted to be for Scott.
I did
thought was
it.
gonna be for Scott.
Wait, you said for who?
Scott.
Scott, this is
Matt's
you.
calling you out. He wants you on next episode.
You suck, Scott. Who the fuck named your kid Scott? I hope it doesn't have 2 T's, Scott. That sucks.
Scott, I need you on this to roast him.
The Giants are better than the Saints. We won. Your fantasy team sucks, Scott.